known as Fallout, which is also the only game where you can poke a giant irradiated lizard murdered in a matter of seconds. Don't be a bush, do 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 do. Now, it is on. We are doing the legitimate survival playthrough. I have been preparing for this for a long, long time. No. Now, there's some really big things we can do to our man's body. We could just make him look like cancer, and that's exactly who we're going to be.
You have such a strong chin.
I have cancer, lady. Don't you see? This character is cancer. Alright, now what you do? You just... Yeah. This man has been out in the sun for too long. This man is the living embodiment of what cancer would look like. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, we're not done yet. We're not done yet, ladies and gentlemen.
Roguishly handsome or handsomely roguish?
Wait. Wait. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. There we go. I thought I had the radio off, but apparently that's music in the beginning. I gotta have music and radio off. That's, I gotta look up the credit for that so I can quickly type that. The song that was just playing in the Fallout 4 we just had, gotta actually find it, because I think I just did a fuck up. I just did a fuck up. I just did a really big fuck up. To whoever that was, that music is copyrighted, so oops. But credit to whatever person it was that made it. God damn fucking settings didn't work. I thought I copyrighted music, and I still heard it. This game is such a pain to stream. Didn't I just turn that off? God damn it. I'm having a settings nightmare. It's not radio. We're turning that off. For now. Until I can figure out why that's still there. You don't actually need it right now anyway. This man is skinny. He's broken and he's skinny. It's done. I'm sorry, you have to listen to my annoying voice for a few minutes while I try to figure out why the everlasting is there copyrighted music in the background. Come here, you son of a bitch. I had you muted. You shouldn't have even been... According to my settings, that shouldn't have been happening. Because music is all the way down. Radios are all the way down. I don't think that's going to happen again. I think that's just a beginning scene. The beginning scene is full of things that might actually get this video taken down for copywriting. So, anyway, credit to literally everything in the starting of this stream. Shut the fuck up. So, we just have to roll with the punches. This is probably going to have a copyright on it that I have to remove, a few of them, throughout the playthrough, because this game is made by Bethesda, the only company that will copyright you for literally every damn thing in their game. Like this. I'm probably going to get banned from YouTube for this. Why? Because Bethesda is a... What does that say? What are they actually doing? Giving children nuclear catapults.
I was nervous at first, but Codsworth's really good with Sean.
I'm hoping not everything in this beginning is copyrighted, because Senor Algorithm is gonna come through and be, oh, no, no, no. This has to disappear. This cannot exist. Get it off. Get it off. Please tell me I fixed it. That's at 0, and that's at 0. We should be good. God damn fucking... To our headphone users, this is a big treat, because I preferably like how this game takes advantage of the surrounding.
Can you get that?
Good morning.
Actually, I can quickly check, because I had all that stuff on my first Fallout stream. So I can quickly go check my stuff, and I can check my video. And... So I'm just going to quickly check that, because I got a theory.
I'm, well, in a bit of a...
Go on.
Nice to find you, sir. You can't begin to know how happy I am to finally speak with you. I've been trying for days. It's a matter of utmost urgency, I assure you.
Uh-huh. Glad you're here, then.
Then I'm glad you caught up with me.
Oh, me too. You have no idea. Now, I know you're a busy fellow, so I won't take up much of your time. Time being a precious commodity. I'm here today to tell you that because of your family's service to our country, you have been pre-selected for entrance into the local
I'll just
vault.
check it afterward. I won't care. If it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. I don't care. Dude, look at my face. Do you want me in a vault?
But there's room for my entire family, right?
Of course. Don't want there to be any holdups.
Now, I can't wait for the world.
Now this might be the most. I can't spell communist, but the game can. Now this is not a political kidding, because that would be seen as political and call communist bill. We'll call him communist bill. This is survival, by the way. Welcome to survival. So there's a lot of things you have to keep in to survive in Fallout. First of all, don't get sick. Third of all, don't get sick. Yeah, this is basically the start of the build you're gonna want. It's kind of basic, but it's got well-rounded for the things you're gonna need. You're gonna be able to carry. You're gonna be able to carry, talk, use your brain cells, and survival is all about luck.
That's everything. Just gonna walk this over to the vault. Congratulations on being prepared for the future.
Thanks again.
Hey, it's peace of mind. That's worth a little paperwork, right?
For you and Sean, no price is too high.
Good answer.
I have my moments.
Mr. Bill, Sean has been changed, but he absolutely refuses to calm down. I think he needs some paternal affection. You seem to be so good.
We just had the Harbinger of the Apocalypse, we have the Crying Baby of the Apocalypse. Next is the Apocalypse. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up.
How are the two most important men in my life doing?
Shut up.
Spin the mobile a bit. He loves
Can I just get to the game? I said this 30 minutes of bullshit.
Hey, how's my little guy?
Shut up.
Much better now, huh?
Shut up.
Listen,
I wish we
after
could just
breakfast,
skip this.
I
I
think we need to
hate
head for a bit.
this.
Weather should hold up.
This whole entry scene. I know it's pre-war. I know it builds.
Will it be like that night in the park a year ago?
Sir, Mum, you should come and see this.
Codsworth?
Still.
Followed by, yes, followed by flashes, blinding flashes, sounds of explosions. We're trying to get confirmation. We seem to have lost contact with our affiliate stations. We do have coming in. That's confirmed reports. I repeat, confirmed reports of nuclear detonations in New York and Pennsylvania. My God.
Oh my god.
We need to get to the vault. Now!
I've got
Codsworth.
time. Let's go.
Stay safe, buddy.
Residents of Sanctuary Hills, if you are registered, evacuate to Vault 111 immediately.
What are the controls for this playthrough, anyway? So why am I not able to... Oh, that's why. Because this is wrong. There we go. Novice mistakes I still make.
That's absurd! I am all set.
You don't get in.
I'm going in. You can't stop me.
We need to get in. We're on the list.
Okay.
Infant, adult male.
Dude, how long does it take you to talk?
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you.
You two, follow me. Come on.
The reason
What's
I
gonna happen
started
to all those
early
people
is
outside
because
the
of
gate?
this. So if you're like tuning in now, you've still got another 15 minutes probably before the real game begins. Because we gotta deal with this, we gotta deal with the Kellogg scene, we gotta deal with... If any of you have never played
Almost
Fallout
there.
4,
We're gonna
I'm
be okay.
surprised. Even heard of it, watched
I
any
love
part
you.
of it,
Both
I'd
of
be
you.
shocked.
We love you too.
And if I'm your first exposure,
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Go to like channels like Epic Nate or
Hold on.
ESO. No. What are channels that I watch on this stuff? I'm gonna give you guys some good channels to go and watch if you really want lore, you really want stuff like that, because let me tell you, I am not the lore master here. Okay. So really big lores are like people like, oh, let's see if I can, just watching some. So like the Epic Nate, you want to go watch his stuff. You want to go watch stuff like the Epic Nate is one of them. I'm constantly mentioning him. It's thanks to him that I know enough about what I'm doing to even be able to stream some of this stuff, because otherwise I'd feel like an idiot.
Everyone, please step off the elevator and proceed up the stairs in an orderly fashion. No need to worry, folks.
Yeah, ESO as well.
In your new home.
Has a channel,
Vault
so
11. A better future
go check out
underground.
ESO and the Epic Nate.
Yes, up the
Um,
stairs.
Go check out ESO, the Epic Nate, 315. These guys are the reason I'm doing what I'm doing, mainly just because they provide me, like, just their videos alone give me enough information to know what I'm talking about, and where to go, and interesting things to go and look at, so I can stream it, because otherwise I would be like, well, I don't know what this means, I don't know what that means, I don't know what all this stuff is.
Thanks.
Teleporting lady.
What now?
Follow me. It's gone. Our home. Everything.
But those two channels are like top of the line lore update analysis. Is that update analysis is ESO. Projects updates, that's ESO. Lore is the Epic Nate 315. This is not a shout out. This is me just telling you these people are good at what they're doing. Can you be any slower, Doc? Please. If you want specialized playthroughs that are like interesting with mods, I'm gonna recommend Jacoby Wakeby.
Just step in here and put your vault suit on.
Those two. Jacoby Wakeby, he's really good. He does a lot of modded stuff, like modded types of playthroughs. So like Skyrim, for instance, he's doing a multitude. I've seen
Contaminate and depressurize you before we
him do Life as a Bandit. He's got mods to do that. Life as a Beggar. He's got a lot of stuff you guys should go check out. Check him out too.
Resident secure.
15 minutes in, I haven't actually played the game.
Occupant vitals.
I've ran from a nuke and I'm watching my
Procedure complete.
Baby gets frozen.
In 5, 4,
I have become a popsicle. I am a fucking popsicle. Suck my dick. Wait, if you're in cryostasis, if someone pokes you, do you shatter? I gotta look that up now. Okay, I was worried it was gonna crash. Here's an Easter egg I didn't know if you knew you could do. You can beat on the glass by hitting the X button. Grunt. Oh, we can break out of this. Ladies and gentlemen, we are finally about to play the actual game. We're almost there. Just a little while longer. Woo. Differences between survival and normal playing. I will tell you that you can't manually save. See, I can't. Well, you couldn't really save here anyway.
cryogenic array. Alt residents must vacate immediately.
So you have auto saving and stuff, but here you can usually save. You can't do that. Mostly for to her frozen grave. Survival is really fun if you know what you're doing. I'd also recommend for survival playthroughs, go with,
Giant roaches?
when you get the opportunity to, if you're playing the Game of the Year edition, I'd recommend, I think everyone has Game of the Year edition by now, always have the Automaton DLC. The reason you're going to want the Automaton DLC is that Automaton is really good when it comes to carrying things. That's a munch. Collect as many do not scrap bottles. I know people don't pick up bottles. I think that's the reason they made bottles the way you get water. And the way you do things. So, bottles. These each weigh a pound. Ammo weighs stuff. Let me know, like, if you guys want to see the lore, because honestly, I don't want to go through that. If you guys want to see me read stuff, like, there's a reason we have a pause button. 200 years in the future, somehow this thing is still working. Ever think about that? Somehow this is still working 200 years in the future. I hope none of the... My entire paranoia on why I didn't start the game originally was the fact that there was a ton of copyrighted stuff in there. So in survival you have this too. It's really fun. It's really nice. But whatever.
Vault door cycling sequence initiated. Please stand back.
Well, it helps. I don't like to carry that stuff on me. Actually, let's go back real quickly now. So if I go through here, all the way around, I can get purified water. 8 bottles, because I have 8 bottles. But you can get purified water from here. What does the hot plate have? That has circuitry. Gonna need that. Tag that for search. Gonna need these. I'm tagging certain things for search because we're gonna need. You're definitely gonna need ceramic if you're gonna be doing what I'm gonna be doing later on. So I want to get ceramic. I don't know if what's a toaster got. I don't know if you're gonna need springs, but you might want to. You're probably gonna want to have springs. At least like what you're searching for is part of it should be springs. I just recommend when you pick something up, if you know you're gonna need it later on, you know to have it bookmarked. So like copper, springs, adhesive, screws. So stuff like that. That way you have it ready to go and ready to be used. Finish exit the vault. Sure, you returned to the service. And thank you for choosing Vault Tech. No. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to know about survival mode that's different. I typically don't have high strength. You're gonna want really high strength. The good thing about survival mode is you level up significantly faster because everything is harder. They make sure it's balanced. They balance it to where the game is no longer in your favor, but there is still an aspect that it could be in your favor at times. Medical supplies. Molotov cocktail and a right away. You just want to get as much stuff as you can get. You also have a significantly reduced carry weight. So instead of 200, like this is 5 strength, you get 125. Pick up food, water, whatever you can get, because everything matters, and what you don't have can really set you back. So for this, I'm going to have a melee weapon. This build's gonna have one melee weapon, so typically either a knife or a tire bladed iron thing. Iron bladed axe, tire iron. I just call it a tire iron of an axe. But you're gonna want that. You can get sick too. You gotta be careful of getting sick. Dirty water. That's... I have no clue what that means. I have never sighted. I know it's a rail sign. That's all I know. I'm not much of a... If there's a railroad fan in the audience, can you tell me what that means? I'm not a railroad guy. Join... No! I will not join the crack road. Sanctuary. Save that level up point for a minute if you're ever don't do exactly what I'm doing, but if you're playing survival, I'll show you like some really quick things you want to get and fast that you can get while you're in Sanctuary. First of all, food. Food is the #1 thing you can get here. So you're gonna come here, you're gonna go to your crafting station. Keep in mind you're gonna need 3 dirty water to make a purified water. Keep that in mind. Get grilled radroach. I know, bad. Well, it sounds bad because it probably is bad. But you're gonna want grilled radroach. You're gonna want any type of food you can get. Just don't overstock. So like, hunting is actually a necessity now. Hunting and farming you're going to need to do, because living off of pre-war foods will give you quick amounts of radiation that's super high. You can get sick as well. You gotta really be careful. Taking rad damage, I don't care. I'd recommend just kind of getting ready to set up your base. So, in every single settlement you know you're gonna stop in, I'm gonna tell you this now. You're going to want to set up. Ooh. They don't heal you fast, they give you fatigue, it dehydrates you and makes you hungry to heal like that. But here is your aid. So in aid, this is your old war style food. This will help you tons. Because you're going to want to have the lead belly perk, which is, in my opinion, not the first thing you want, but it's going to be one of the first things you want is lead belly. You're going to want strong back. Now in order to get strong back you need 6. It's really easy to get. Boom, boom. First thing you're going to want is strong back perk. That's going to give you extra carry weight that you're going to need. So now you got 160 carry weight. That's what you want.
Codsworth.
As I live and breathe. Oh, it's...
Codsworth? You're still here.
My face looks like it went through the blow dryer a little extra hard.
Other people could still be alive too.
But of course I'm still here. Surely you don't think a little radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International? But you seem the worse for wear. Best not let the wife see you in that state.
She can't be.
Sir, it's been 8...
Sean's...
It's worse.
Doesn't matter how long it's been. Uh-huh.
That means you're,
What?
Always get food. Every time somebody offers you food, take it. So first thing you want to do is you want to start immediately scrapping what you can. Literally almost anything you can. Scrapping is your best friend. Especially in settlements like this, you're going to want to build your own base. So you're going to want to scrap some stuff up to build your own base. You don't want to sleep in a house because you want something that will be... Some of the houses, because they're around the edges, are dangerous to sleep in. If you're going to want to have a house instead of building your own, I'd recommend building your own. It's going to be the middle one. You want to go for the middle house, the house in the middle that has the workshop outside of it. So you don't want to... Yep. You don't want to end up having to do too much building unless you want to. I always like the building aspect. A lot of people are like, no, building sucks. Don't build. Don't do this. I don't care. I tend to build... I don't do the pre-builds. I don't like the pre-builds that much, unless it's the wooden ones. I like the pre-built wooden ones. They're kind of nice. And that's probably what I'm going to go with for this. Is some kind of pre-built wooden structure. Because that way I have it, and I'm done, I'm down, or I'm going to use some pre-build stuff while I'm building my actual base. So I avoid issues and trying to figure things out by myself, because I'm not a Fallout builder. I'm just that guy that attempts to be a Fallout builder. That's terrible at the game, because he don't actually play it that much. In survival, he plays it on easy mode because he's a coward. So this episode's really gonna be how to set up survival and maybe a few missions. It's probably not gonna be that much, if I'm being honest. And I try to be honest, so like the prefabs, I always go with prefabricated corners. 'Cause I don't know how to build corners. Oh no. Doorway. Boom. And then we're going to take our door. And this is the start of your shack that you're going to probably be staying in for a little while. You want to build as much stuff as you possibly can. And this is where I absolutely love some of the fact that you can build. Because you... Okay, so boom. Like, kind of like so. That'll keep the elements out, and boom. We now have a place where we can sleep, and where we can build, and we can survive. So, that's what you want to do. And that is my house. I don't like to sleep in the pre-builds. I like to semi-build my own stuff. So, a lot of stuff I build myself. Okay, Adhesive. No. Yes. Gears. Leather screws. But I like to have the stuff I'm going to use inside of the house. So when you're scrapping everything, you're going to get a lot of stuff you're probably going to want. So, like, I'm going to move my weapons workbench into the house. And the armorer's workbench in the house. I'm not so sure about the chemistry bench, but yes. So let me just kind of move that stuff into the house, because you can't build it without a certain level of the stupid charisma. So weapons workbench. A lot of people turn the Red Rocket into their personal base. I don't turn the Red Rocket into my personal base. I turn it into a scrapyard. I tend to stay in Sanctuary. I don't like to not be in Sanctuary. It's not too far away from the Red Rocket, but the Red Rocket I just turn into the scrap, a mass scrap production, which you can do. I'll show you guys how to build settlements and stuff, especially in this playthrough, because I side with the Minutemen, so I know how to build settlements a decent way. Do not scrap that bottle. Okay, there we go. Starting to get there. Starting to, meaning we're not getting there, but nonetheless. It's a bottle. We're gonna need those. Once again, don't scrap bottles, because you're gonna need them for water. So I kind of just go through and scrap almost everything in these houses, and then I start with this side of town, and I go to the other side of town. I need to eat and drink soon. There's quite a bit in Sanctuary, to be honest. Internet quality is bad. Okay, whatever. Um. Oh, and just because I can? Don't have to worry about it right now? Let's get this over with so I don't have to worry about it later. One large water purifier, which requires ceramic, rubber, copper, steel, cloth. If I need oil, I'm gonna have to go and get oil. I know where to get it. There's the Red Rocket up there. There's a lot of gas cans. There's... Desk fan was removed from my inventory. That's fine. But yeah, just kind of scrap and build. That's all you gotta do is scrap and build. Then you can just continue doing that process until you're finally done. You're also going to want to build a hunting gun, so you're going to need a high-powered rifle that you will be using to hunt in Fallout 4. I literally will just tell you, literally anything works, depending on what you're after. So high food objectives, like predators, you're gonna want some either hunting rifles with a lot of different upgrades, or stuff like that. You don't want to actually have the bigger guns. That's the thing about survival, is you have to either play it like you're trying to survive, or play it like you're trying to just kind of exist. Because this makes you change the way you play Fallout in so many different ways. People don't quite like that. I love it. I love having to play differently. It's a new twist on the game that I'm glad this is the one thing Bethesda did right. Quote, the one thing Bethesda did right. Survival. Which I'm also glad they're adding it to Skyrim for free, so I don't have to pay $150 for everything that will come with survival, because Todd Howard was a greedy asshole. But I like this bed. This bed is nice bed. Some storage. So we're going to have our cooler for our food and drinks. We're going to have our dresser for our armor and clothing. We're going to have our footlocker for our guns and ammo. We're going to have our steamer trunk just for miscellaneous items. Which direction does this go? And we're gonna have our wooden crate for junk next to the steamer trunk. And yeah, that's basically my house. I'm not done with it yet. I still have to go collect more stuff from around Sanctuary, but
Mr. Bill. Ah, here you are, sir.
Or maybe...
I have an idea. Let's search the neighborhood.
Codsworth. Sure. Stay with me, pal. Thank you, Codsworth.
Now, shall we search?
Codsworth, I already looked.
Then,
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
you can't.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, sir. I shall remain here and secure the home.
so with this perk, you want to level up your charisma to where you can get this, because this is your best friend. It'll let you transport stuff around really easily. You are properly hydrated. as we approach our 1 hour mark, I'd like to just say, wow. I know, I don't get many viewers, but do I care? No. I'm still happy I'm doing this with the people that do watch, because thank you to the people that watch. You guys really are great. Guess. Yeah. Just literally, you scrap literally everything. You get a lot of resources from Sanctuary that will help you build up your settlements later. The more settlements you build, the more stuff you'll get in return, because honestly this game has a weird return factor with the Minutemen. So for the Minutemen, that's for your crafters, that's for your literally everybody, most players. Don't. I like the Minutemen just because they're pretty good faction when it comes to base building and settlement building. So they also have a really interesting storyline that I'm really glad that exists. And you can side with anybody and still be a Minuteman, which is really good to know. You can still play as a Minuteman, unless you're siding with the Raiders of Nuka World, but other than that, you are still a Minuteman. Minutemen are fun. They're kind of an easy going playstyle, but it's got a lot of repetitive quests that I know people don't like repetition. Some people don't. Not everybody, but I know some people don't. So if you don't like repetition, no, the Minutemen are not for you. They have a few interesting, unique quests, though. But you don't have the same amount of stuff. Drugs. And my server base is almost done, so we're good there. That department. Because that building right there is my survival base. I can make drugs, apparently. I can make jet. Oh. Grenades, syringer ammo, traps. So now I get to go. I get to finish up the base. We get to finish up the town. I'm gonna make everybody kind of sleep in different houses, but I like to build bunk houses. I don't build legitimate houses. So, like, you will be in an area with more than one person. Which is better than not having an area to sleep at all. Some people don't even take care of their settlements. Just kind of say, oh, I built it, so therefore it exists. This person would still count as sheltered.
Perfect.
So, that is the start of your settlement. You want to get food for it. So food, water, and you're going to have your shelter aspect. It's all going to be handled by your settlement with ease. So depending on what you grow, especially, you can get decent amounts of food. So like you start off with things that really only the settlers can use, and then over time you can get the stuff you can use. So when you have that, you can just basically take this stuff and you can take your melons, you can plant your melons, you can plant your gourd, and there, boom, you have. So, now you're not going to be producing food unless someone is assigned to it, so you gotta be really observant of that. Boom. That way I can get a lot of fresh water from Sanctuary. You want to get as much fresh water as possible. So, for instance, what I just did there, you take it, you basically start farming it. You turn that entire river into something where you can have a lot of water being pumped out and pumped in and out, to where you have the upper hand against starvation and survival is easier because you have it. So, take one pipe pistol. Got any type of armor in here? Got military fatigue still. I don't know. Stimpaks. Radaway. Rad-X. Got one water, an antibiotic. Camps. So Stimpaks have weight now. Not much, but they have weight. I suggest you don't upgrade this unless you're just putting like a stock on it. But that's what I prefer, the pipe rifle at the beginning of the game. That's what I use. And that way I have it to where I can use it, and then I just gotta find ammo for it, which ammo isn't that hard to come by. .38 rounds aren't that hard to get. You just kind of... You get a lot of them from here already. Before you do anything, you want to get some rest. You want to prep up for your journeys. That's where this comes in. And yeah, now you're going to get ready for tomorrow. Because... Armor bench. Insulated lining. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. This thing isn't much to level up. You don't really... If you wear the vault suit the entire time, good for you. I don't know how you did it. I don't want to know how you did it, because that would be annoying. So, you're hungry and you're thirsty. Just... And now you have max AP. If you want more food, you go kill more food. But you have to go kill more food. Hold on. Anyway, so what limited you have at the beginning of the game, you just basically try to do your best to pick up and keep going and keep surviving. That's the whole goal of the beginning of Fallout 4. I don't do shotguns, but that is meat. Meat is meat. Cocktail, short pipe rifle, which is what I just made. Liquid nitrogen dispenser. Anything else? I'm kind of tired of people fucking throwing all their problems on me because they're a bunch of dumbasses who can't handle shit. So I typically in survival put a scope on literally everything I can put a scope on, just because it makes combat so much easier. But I didn't feel like doing it this time because I want to save some resources for when I get my actual hunting stuff. When I actually get my actual hunting rifle, I don't know where that one always goes. So you want to find. Just want to kill as much as you can when it comes to small things, because you can get food from it. It's wild potato blossoms. I don't need blossoms. This guy's farm is really nice to go to. If I can find the farm. Yeah, right here. This guy's farm is always great to go to. A, because it gives you free stuff. B, because it'll give you free stuff. So. Settlement reasons, for that, it's a farm. All I can tell you is it's a farm. I turn it into a giant mega farm. Anyway, it produces most of the food that's needed out and around for a lot of the local area. That's a steamer truck. Got a bayonet on it and stuff, so that's sellable. But Just make sure you sell stuff you're not going to use and buy stuff you are going to
Well, if
use.
you've got anything worth trading, you can talk to me.
What have you got?
It ain't a lot, but I've got a few basic supplies. Ammo, meds, that sort of thing.
Sounds good. I don't think so.
Great.
Hey.
I take it you want to trade?
What have you got?
It ain't a lot, but I've got a few basic supplies. Ammo, meds.
Wish you could
that sort of
skip
thing.
half the stuff.
Ammo and meds. What kind of basic supply?
Very basic. You want to? So, you up for
You'd think on a farm you'd have pro.
the potatoes and melons are for the Ladja trade up in. So, still interested?
What's a tato? Short for potato.
Let's just say it's the mighty, rad-resistant cousin of the tomato and potato. Potatoes, mute fruit, taberries. Things change to survive nuclear fallout.
How is the trade?
Good. When my husband why do you think I'm selling ammo and meds? You can't protect.
Can't say I've been to Diamond City yet.
Biggest.
I don't think so.
Great. Maybe.
That's close enough, stranger. We're a peaceful farm. We don't want any trouble.
It's okay, I'm friendly.
If you say so. Let me tell you.
You gotta be careful.
Won't argue. Blake Abbott.
I'm...
Good to see a new... How about you?
Uh-huh. I'm sure I'll give it a try someday.
Well, good. Maybe I'll see you. Word of advice. Why do all the hard work when you can just take...
You need to do it.
It ain't that. If I drive them off, last time those raiders. Now, that's why.
There's nothing.
I don't have. If you could get it.
Don't worry. I'll...
Good.
Get as many miscellaneous quests and Minutemen quests as you can done when you start building up. Because it's like building a miniature nation. You want to do that in survival because if they... you get Preston Garvey as an ally. He's got a really powerful weapon. And in survival, the laser musket is... I'm not going to use it just because I don't like energy weapons. But in survival, the laser musket is one of the most overpowered things I have ever seen. It does a lot of damage, and I take it you've never played Fallout 4 before? But laser muskets are the crank. I'll show you what they are in a minute. I swear if that was a radio. I had you turned off. How are you still going? I have everything muted for that. How do I get rid of those? Hold on. Well, we're just gonna have to deal with that and the consequences of it. Yes, you can shoot lasers in Fallout.
Hey, boy.
It's an energy
What are you doing out
weapon.
here all by yourself? You seem like an okay guy. Okay then, let's stick together.
And honestly, so I don't think it's that big of a problem. I think the only problem is that if I were to be monetized, I just don't like to have to go through it. Like, I can't monetize a video because of it, but I can't even monetize videos, so I don't care. But part of it is I'm confused about how it would work, in general. So, where is he? Hey, what'd you find? But, good job. Here, let's see what I can do. Have your companion carry around a junk. Yeah, it's my Doge. Got my Doge. It's my cute little Doge. I'll forever have that Doge because unlike Skyrim, you cannot kill your companions. I'm gonna get sued by Bethesda at some point.
Loctite. Hey. Wait there.
Oh, I didn't put it on.
Hey.
Do I gotta clip it on? Oh, it's cute. Oh, look at that. Kincord. There's gunshots over there. Because the best survival strategy involves running at gunshots. Don't mess with my dog. You are not getting me. You are mildly. Yeah, it dehydrates you to use medical supplies. I forgot about that. Nom.
On the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that
Stop.
laser musket and help us.
Stop.
Please.
Stop. I'm trying to stim hack you. These are sellable, but I don't like this. Ugh. You feel better, but you're still a bit parched. There's not much I can do about that. when things start fully producing water, then maybe I might be able to do something. That's a stim pack. Gonna need a lot of those. But yeah, for survival, the main things you want to carry is water, stim packs. No ocean to run to. I actually can't run in the oceans for very long, because the oceans in this one would cause me to become an irradiated mess. They're bad. And there is oceans to run to. I just don't feel like running all the way to the ocean. Oh, no you don't. Hey. 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 It is much harder and much scarier, and that's why I like it. Because most of the time you wouldn't instantly die from a Molotov. Well, Molotovs hurt. I have no armor yet, and that's what's bothering me. I need to figure out where I can get leather armor, because I prefer lighter armors. And so, everything about survival is gotta be lighter, gotta be more tactical. Are you? Huh? Well. 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 Uh-huh. That wasn't supposed to happen. Don't play with fire, children. It's bad. Need a bullshit and just grab. Where does that go? Just a question. Armor is armor. Is that a rag stag? No, that's a ramen in a cage. Oh, it's also a lot harder. Like, you have no clue. You have to manage food, you gotta manage sleep, you gotta manage hunger, you gotta manage dehydration. You gotta manage. It's like living real life, except with guns. A lot more guns, and the gun is why you're alive. Drink. Why am I naked? Some melons to eat. Eat whole ass melon and still be hungry. Where, bitch? Oh, and you can't fast travel. That's where people don't like it, because I can't fast travel. I don't like fast travel, so... What has such a gross name?
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself? You want to come with me, pal? Uh-huh. Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Come with me, Dogecoin. The best way to heal, in my opinion, if you don't want to get dehydrated and injured and whatnot, dehydrated and injured, dehydrated is food and water. The problem with that is you need food and water to survive. This spot where I have cover. I feel like I shouldn't come down here because I think there's a Deathclaw down here. That's probably a bed though. Just my goal to find. A Deathclaw, not a Deathbot. Deathbots I call Assaultrons because it's what they're called. There's a mire. There's a lurk of mire. No! I barely did anything to it. My dog. Where's my dog? Where's my dog? And where's my dog? No, no, no. No, no, no. I'm dead. No, I'm not. My dog. I'm sorry. Should not have gone down there. I'll go back up there and grab him. I'm not dead yet. But I'm not going back down there either. Instead, I'm coming back up here to collect my dog.
Hey, boy.
That hug would have killed me.
Come on, boy.
I leveled up, apparently. I didn't. But it said I did. There's something with concrete around here. It didn't pass all legal requirements for a hug from me. It wanted to kill me, so I didn't give it one. Yeah, I turn off the difficulty of survival. It's a select difficulty that I choose to play. You're not a giant crab that wants to kill me. In general, if you want to kill me, you're not getting a hug from me. That's my requirement. You cannot want me to die. That goes against my requirements, thank you. I do not wish to be killed, so Man and Doge, best friends. How do I... No, how do I get off this? Hello? Oh. Hey, why are you after my dog? What did my dog do to you? Oh, this man is just... This man's just dead. I think did Preston kill everybody? Preston killed everybody. Wow.
Hey, up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please.
Yeah, in a second. The reason music is down is because I don't want to get, copyrighted. People are just... So, yeah. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back. And I'm back. I'm back from the dead. Genuinely back from the dead. Oh. So, we're gonna finish this and I'm done. We're gonna finish the Conquer quest when it's done, because I got something going on at 1. That's a shotgun.
If I only had a bobby pin.
Well, I'm typically done by 1. I like to think. Unless I'm actually doing something, but I have something going on at 1 o'clock, so that is why I will not be streaming at 1. In fact, I should probably be ending it soon, so after this quest. And no, this is not modded. This is something you can do if you didn't know you could do this in Fallout. That lowers it down quite a bit.
I'm just getting started.
Okay, well that also signals that I'm done. That's not rage quitting, it's just I don't feel like kind of restarting right now. It's going to take me like an hour and a half to do this stuff. So, everybody, that is the start of Fallout Survival Mode. It is a pain, as you can tell, major pain. So, without further ado, I hope you all have a great day, and goodbye. I forgot how to